With us. Meanwhile, we leave it there and shift our focus to some more news coming in, where the third batch of Indian illegal migrants comprising 112 deportees has landed in at the Amritsar Airport yesterday. The deportees were taken out in security escorted buses after 7 hours of reaching the airport. The deportees, who arrived at 10:03 p.m., were allowed to move out in small batches only after 4:30 a.m. Then it took half an hour for the authorities to take them out of the airports. Officials confirmed that arrangements were made for the transportation of deportees to their destinations by the respective states. That's the latest that we are tracking for you. Aditya on the telecast with me. Aditya, of course, the third flight from the United States landed in Amritsar at 10:03 p.m. last night. It took as many as 7 hours to disperse all the people who had landed. If you could take our viewers through of course, the measures that have been put forth by state governments to escort these people back to their homes.
Well, absolutely, Asali. To see, it took 7 hours for the deportees, to leave from the airport because, as per the standard operating procedures, all that security screening and the security check were being done. As far as the deportees are concerned, they faced a very harrowing time, during the flight, because of being handcuffed and, provided some meals on the flight, what we can see here, one of the Punjab deputy ministers also claimed that some of the Sikh deportees that were on board the US military aircraft weren't even with their turban. And the Punjab CM Bhagwant Mann has criticized the central government by saying that Amritsar, the state of Punjab, is being shown in a bad light, because these deportation flights are being allowed to land in Amritsar. And what's more is, the Bhagwant Mann, the Punjab chief minister, has said that instead of landing these flights to Amritsar, these flights should be diverted to Delhi. And let us just put these details as a number of how many deportees were there. So there were 31 deportees from Punjab, 44 from Haryana, and 1 from Himachal Pradesh. So now it needs to be seen as to how many more flights are expected to come. So far, this is very significant. Recently Prime Minister Narendra Modi visited the United States of America. And even after having constructive talks with the US President Donald Trump, the manner in which the deportees have been brought back to India is questionable. Why? As to some questions are arising that how come they were handcuffed, which can tantamount to the human rights violation. But so far this is to be seen as to from where this entire thing goes and how many more flights are expected. Yes, Asabi.
Absolutely.